After 10 years in Oregon, Marcus and Narcissa Whitman had largely abandoned their work among the Indians in favor of helping the wagon trains that now rolled ceaselessly across Cayuse lands.
I think that the Cayuse hated Narcissa. And I think that when Narcissa turned her back on the Indians, and when she dealt with them as sternly as she did, with, I think from her perspective, with all the right motives, you had to tell people who were going to hell, they were going to hell, that they came to really despise her. Way back in the early 40s, the Indians start telling the Whitmans to leave. We don't like to hear this bad talk. Leave. The Whitmans didn't go.
3 years after the Sager children arrived, measles, carried west with the emigrant trains, swept through the Cayuse villages. Half the tribe died, including most of the children. Despite Marcus Whitman's nursing, rumors circulated among the grieving Cayuse that he was secretly spreading the disease, not trying to cure it. One afternoon, 3 Cayuse appeared at the door and asked to see Whitman. One of them was the chief, Tilukait. He had once seriously considered accepting the Christian faith, but now he had lost 3 children to the white man's sickness. When he got inside the house, he and the others shot and hacked Marcus Whitman to death.
Mother was standing looking out at the window when a ball came through the broken pane, entering her right shoulder. She clapped her hand to the wound and fell backwards. She now forgot everything but the poor helpless children depending on her, and she poured out her soul in prayer for them. "Lord, save these little ones," was her repeated cry.
The Cayuse warriors carried the wounded Narcissa out of the house on a settee, killed her, then lashed her dead face. Then they set the hated mission buildings on fire. Besides Marcus and Narcissa, 11 other whites were killed before it was over, including the 2 Sager boys. Joe Meek's daughter, sick with measles at the time of the massacre, died soon afterwards. So did Hannah Sager, age 6. The 4 surviving Sager girls were orphans once more. Frontier militia pursued the Cayuse into the mountains. Finally, 5 Cayuse warriors, including Tilukait, turned themselves in so that the rest of their people would not be hunted down. Before he went to the gallows, someone asked Tilukait why he had surrendered. "Did not your missionaries teach us that Christ died to save his people?" he answered. "So we die to save our people."